You look comfy. I'm gonna tell everybody a little bit about your story today. You excited? You think maybe you can make a cameo in the video? I love you. Hey guys, it's Jasmin, and that was Puppy, as you may know, and today I have cat hair on my mouth. And today I figured I would answer one of the most popular questions that I get, personal type questions about Puppy, and basically answer how he got his name, and also might as well tell you the story of how he came into my life. Before we get started, if you are new here and you're into cat stuff, including a lot about raw cat food and kitty nutrition, as well as things for humans like fitness and nutrition and stress management and whatever else I feel like posting, then make sure to click that little subscribe button below, as well as the bell icon that's right next to it, so that you can get notified whenever new videos go up, which is every Catterday. Alright, well, first of all, it feels like it has been forever since I did one of these sit down and chat with you guys videos, because it kind of has been. It's been about 3 weeks, although I'm so glad that you guys are really seeming to enjoy that 8-hour purring video that I put up last week. And of course, I hope that you are also enjoying the 30 days of morning sunrises that I'm sharing with you guys, which we have a few days left, but I just figured that would be a nice start to the new year and something to share with you guys that I get to see every single morning. And geez, welcome to the over 10 or 15,000 of you that are here now since the last time I did one of these sit down and chat videos. Probably thanks to Puppy's incredibly heartbreaking video of him crying when I left the house. And actually, this video is due to a lot of the comments that I got on a lot of our videos here, but especially that one. Needless to say, Puppy is my amazing feline fur baby house lion, and he actually turned 10 last year because a lot of you asked how old he was also. So he turned 10 on August 18th to be exact, and that's also one of the reasons why that purring video was 8 hours, or is 8 hours and 18 minutes long. It's kind of an ode to Puppy's 10th birthday. But in all honesty, could be anywhere between 9 and 11 years old, because he did come into my life as an adult kitty. I actually met Puppy 5 or 6 years before actually taking him in. Puppy belonged to a friend of mine who got him for his daughter at the time. And when it comes to Puppy's name, I wish I had a more interesting story for you, but the truth is, his daughter, who was probably 9 or 10 when she got Puppy as a kitten, is the one who named Puppy Puppy. And it couldn't be a better suited name, because he has just this awesome, chill, social, personable, friendly temperament and personality, just like a puppy. Although we did kind of zhuzh it up a little bit and give him the proper bougie show name for his new proper bougie life, and that happens to be Sir Puppytown Dog City Show. Don't bother asking the exact origin of that, because I probably couldn't explain it if I tried. And by the way, so many of you have cats named Puppy also. Not only that, but some of them, because some of you have sent us pictures of your cats named Puppy, look just like Puppy. And really, that's not very surprising, because his particular breed is known for being that kind of temperament, and very friendly and very social, and what is typically thought of as dog-like. But continuing on with the story, because I have a feeling a lot of you guys are going to ask why it is that Puppy's former owners needed to find him a new home, or basically just relieve themselves of having to take care of him. In all honesty, I have no idea of the official reason why this happened, but it did. They're great people. I'm still friends with them, and honestly, no complaints here, because I got one of the best furry house lion gifts ever in my life. Now, I do go into a bit more detail about the condition that Puppy was in when we did get him and everything about that. If you have been on catladyfitness.com and click on the bio, you'll be able to see it there. Or I should say that Puppy talks about it there, since he does write his biography in the first person on the website. But really, getting him in that condition and those first couple of days with him at the house, that is really what kicked off basically obsessive research on how to take care of him as best as possible, how to alleviate any issues he had, because he had horrible skin issues. He, was infested with fleas. And unsurprisingly, seeing as what I do for a living is having to do with this for humans, but I immediately knew and recognized how important getting him on the right food and the right diet would be for his overall health and well-being, and to alleviate a lot of these issues that he had. And in a nutshell, that's what led me to raw cat food and to feeding him raw cat food and making it at home, and to advocate its benefits to you guys and provide you with all of the content through this channel. All of the videos and the website and the recipe and the calculators. And not to mention, there's an additional awesome resource that I'm really excited to share with you guys soon, because you've been asking for it, and that's really what I've been working on for you. Believe it or not, Puppy isn't only the first fur child that I've had as an adult, but he's the first cat that I've ever had. Growing up, my family always had dogs, or a dog, so I would have always described myself, because apparently you have to make a decision, like, are you a cat person or are you a dog person? And I would always really default myself to being a dog person. And another part of it too, and maybe some of you can relate to this, but whenever I was little and I would go to a friend's house who happened to have a cat, and I would say, hey, do you have any pets? And they would say, yeah, I have a cat. And I would say, where is it? And they would say, oh, it's probably like under the bed somewhere hiding. And, being used to dogs too, probably in my head, I was like, well, what's the point of that? Why is your cat hiding? Interestingly enough, now I have the cat that runs to the door if anybody knocks on it and basically acts like a dog. And now, all of a sudden, because I do love my cat so much, I'm what is considered to be, I guess, a cat lady. But, there's this quote that I have used for years with new clients, especially, who have never really done physical exercise, or who haven't felt like they can really move their body in a certain way or do certain things when it comes to physical activity. All it is basically everybody is an athlete. The only difference is some of us are in training and some of us aren't. And really, it's an amazing quote, and I have no idea where it's from, but it's an amazing quote because you can really replace athlete with any other title. I think it applies here somewhat because I believe that everybody is a cat person. The only difference is that some of us have adopted one or taken one in and cared for one and bonded with one, and some people just haven't yet. In my experience, that is the complete truth. But I believe that if you're going to do something, do the best you can at it. And I chose to take responsibility for this living creature, and so I'm going to make sure that I do the best I can without being neurotic about it and without taking away from my own life, in order to make sure that he leads a healthy, happy life as well. If you're lucky enough to adopt or rescue or simply take in and care for and bond with and connect with an animal on that sentient kind of love level, it just awakens you to really appreciate the fact that you can share that with an animal. And I think it helps you to appreciate animals more in general if you may not have beforehand. And I think especially because cats have this reputation of being very standoffish and temperamental, which they absolutely are at times. Once you realize how untrue that is as a generalization, and how they all have their little personalities and how loving they can actually be, I suppose it just turns you into being a cat lady or a cat dad. Or I guess, would it be cat lord? Should we start that? I kind of like that. And I know this is getting lengthy, but I just thought of something that completely, I think, will help if you've never had a cat and you're used to dogs and you're trying to figure out like the difference in what it is. And this is general because obviously, keep in mind, each cat is going to have its own quirks and personality and temperament depending on a lot of things, just like dogs. But I would say that a dog, independence-wise, is more like a toddler or maybe a kid between the ages of 2 and 8, while a cat is kind of more like a teenager, because of course that includes the random mood swings and being torn seemingly between being independent and wanting to cuddle. If you guys think that that's kind of accurate, let me know. But yeah, that is how Puppy got his name, I guess. It's more so of how he came into my life, and I guess a mild attempt at philosophically explaining how one may become a cat lady or cat lord. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you want to share your story about how your amazing house lion got their name or how they came into your life, then please leave it in the comments below, because I am going to hang out for about an hour or so after I put this video up, and I want to keep the discussion going and kind of correspond with you guys and read what you have to say. Remember to click that thumbs up below if you did like this video, because that really helps us out and it helps more people get to find out about Cat Lady Fitness. And remember to click subscribe and also that little bell so that you know whenever new posts go up, especially because I just learned that over 80% of you who are watching this right now aren't even subscribers yet, which I don't know if it's because your cats might get jealous, or maybe you're paranoid that another heartbreaking video is going to come out and you don't want to cry at work again. But hopefully that won't happen. I mean, that's not the goal exactly. I promise it's safe to join us here and become a part of the Cat Lady Fitness family. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be honest, I sat on the floor today because I was hoping that Puppy would bless us with his presence, but I think he's too busy napping on his new kitty bed right now, so... Or you know what? You deserve to see him after this long video. One moment. Oh, look at the love. We're talking about you, love loves. You want to say bye and thank you? Yup. All right. We appreciate you guys so, so, so much. I love you so much. I do. Oh my goodness. You guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye.